Hi everyone, my name is Addie Rexer and I'm an executive recruiter and account manager here at GForce. One of the things that we do here at GForce is that we prep our candidates before they interview with a client. During this time, we like to just go over best ways to prepare since interviewing can be stressful. So I'm going to share some of my go-to tips that I tell my candidates to focus on, and in the hopes that it will help you in your future interviews. So follow along. My first tip is to always do your research. That includes researching the company. So looking over the company's website, their LinkedIn page, Glassdoor reviews, that will help you get an initial understanding of the company's culture, their values, and a lot of other things that you might be wondering. Also, if you have the information on who you're going to be interviewing with, a great place to start is their LinkedIn page. That can give you information like how long they've been with the company, what their role is, and if you have anything in common that can help you stand out during the interview. And lastly, research the job description and even your own resume. So being able to know exactly what is expected of you in the role, and that can later help you ask questions in the interview, as well as researching your resume and being able to speak to each thing that's on your resume if questions come up. The next thing I always encourage my candidates to do is to check in with the manager or the person interviewing you. Typically, an interview will last between 30 minutes to an hour, and you don't want to be the one talking the whole time. So I always suggest to my candidates, after giving an answer to a question or an overview of your background, to simply follow up by saying, did that answer your question? Is there anything else you want me to expand on? This really, I think, just opens up the conversation and, to any potential disconnects. Maybe the manager wanted a different answer or wants to go a little bit more in depth about a piece of your background, and this kind of helps bridge any gaps and take away any awkwardness. The last tip I'll leave you guys with is to always have questions ready at the end. When the interviewer asks, do you have any questions for me? Always make sure to have a few up your sleeve, whether it be questions about the team culture, why the role is open, what's the potential for future growth, what to expect if you were to join the team on the first day versus 3 months in. This is really the time where you want to make sure that you know the full picture of what you're coming into. And my favorite question to ask at the end is, after hearing more about my background, do you have any hesitations of me joining the role? And I think this is a great bridge to any disconnect that the interviewer might have with you, and can also lead to another conversation of just allowing you a second chance really to kind of explain why you're a best fit for the role. And my final thing I'll leave you guys with is just, when in doubt, always be yourself, have enthusiasm. At the end of the day, hiring managers really value the candidates that come in and really want to understand how things are being done, the roadmaps, any challenges that they're facing, and really just being prepared and having questions can always show how the candidate can add value. So I hope this was helpful, and if anyone has any tips or tricks that they love during prep for interview, please put them below, and have a great day. Thanks for joining.